What if I told you that you can actually build a brain that resists Alzheimer's disease? Our brains are like muscles. The more we challenge them, the stronger they stay. And just like physical exercise helps your body, mental exercise can help protect your memory and keep your mind sharp as you age. Alzheimer's is one of those diseases that just doesn't affect memory. It changes families, routines, and entire lives. Well, what if I told you there are ways to actually lower your risk of developing Alzheimer's?
Bonus game. Remember 3 of these 6 images. They'll come in handy later.
Alzheimer's begins in your hippocampus, the very place in your brain that's responsible for forming new memories. So the very first symptoms of Alzheimer's will be not remembering what someone said a few minutes ago, repeating yourself over and over because you don't remember what you just said, not remembering what happened last week, even if it was really emotional, meaningful, new, surprising, or repeated. Things that you would normally remember from last week won't get consolidated because your hippocampus is under attack. Alzheimer's will move. It doesn't just stay in your hippocampus. It invades your frontal lobe, so you'll have problems with problem solving, decision making. It invades parts of your brain that have to do with where things are in space, so you might get lost in the neighborhood you've lived in your whole life. It will invade the parts of your brain that have to do with language, so you'll start having trouble coming up with words more and more. The disease will move on to your limbic system and cause changes in emotion and personality. So what's the good news here? There's actually a lot of it. The vast majority of what we forget every single day is totally normal and probably will be throughout your lifetime. For the vast...
Tip number 1. Learn something new. Our first way to build an Alzheimer's resistant brain is learning something new. When we learn a new thing, our brain creates a fresh neural pathway. It's basically doing strength training for your neurons. What's one thing you've learned this year? Take a moment to reflect on your personal growth. Share an interesting fact, discovery, or skill that has enriched your understanding of the world around you.
Regularly learning new things, you are building what we call a cognitive reserve. Every time you learn something new, you're building new synapses, you're building new neural connections. So what does this have to do with Alzheimer's? If I have some Alzheimer's disease pathology present in my brain, amyloid plaques are gunking up the connections between a certain number of neurons, blocking some synapses. But what if I've built a lot of redundant connections? I've got an abundance and a redundancy in connections. I can dance around those roadblocks. I can take detours and still get to the memory I'm trying to get to. So learning new things gives us a way to build an Alzheimer's resistant brain.
So, whether it's learning a new language or taking up photography or even learning a new recipe, it keeps your brain active. Tip number 2, get moving. Exercise isn't just for your body, it's for your brain too. Physical activity improves blood flow and releases chemicals that keep your brain cells alive. You don't need a gym membership for this. Just walking 30 minutes a day, dancing around in your room, or even cleaning while blasting music helps. When you move, you're pumping oxygen and nutrients straight to your brain. It's like giving your neurons an energy.
Decrease your amyloid plaque levels and reduce your risk of developing Alzheimer's by 1/3 to 1/2. Again, this is significant. If I offered you a pill that would reduce your risk of Alzheimer's by 50%, you'd take it. So we want to get up and move around.
Stay physically active, have a much lower risk of cognitive decline. So next time you go for a walk or a dance break, just know you're protecting your memory. If you knew a 30-minute walk today could protect your memory 30 years from now, would you still find an excuse not to do it?
Alright, moving on to tip number 3, sleep well. We all know what it feels like to have a bad night's sleep. We feel groggy, forgetful, and irritated. But what's really happening under the surface is much deeper than you think. When we sleep, our brain goes into cleanup mode. It clears out toxins, including the ones that can lead to Alzheimer's, like beta amyloid. Think of sleep as your brain's night shift cleaning crew.
Glial cells. These are the janitors of your brain. It's the sewage and sanitation department. They get really busy clearing away all of the metabolic debris that accumulated in your brain while you were in the business of being awake. And one of the things it critically clears away is amyloid beta. So if you don't get enough sleep, the glial cells won't have enough time to do their jobs, and you'll wake up in the morning with some extra amyloid in your brain that wasn't cleared away. If this happens over decades, right, 15 to 20.
Stay socially connected. Humans are built for connection, conversation, and laughter. Share your experience. All of this fire up part of the brain, responsible for memory, emotional health. Short clip of people talking loud, spending time together. A solution, on the other hand, a major risk factor for Alzheimer's when we cut off from people or brain, become less stimulated and less engaged. So even a small interaction count. Texting a friend, having coffee together with a family, enjoying a group chat, or even talking to the classmate. And that one, but if you can find a hard complicated, just do the first part.
Our final tip is it for your brain. What you eat directly affects how your brain functions. Foods like blueberries, salmon, leafy greens, and nuts are packed with nutrients that improve memory and reduce inflammation. The Mediterranean diet has been linked to lower Alzheimer's risk. It's rich in omega-3s and antioxidants. So the next time you choose a snack, think, is this helping or hurting my brain? Even small swaps like trading chips for nuts or soda for water make a difference over time.
True or false? Exercise only benefits the body. Only intense exercise counts for the brain. Number 1, false. Exercise is fertilizer for your neurons. Regular exercise promotes blood circulation and oxygen flow to the brain, enhancing its function and overall health. It's essential for both physical and mental well-being. Number 2, movement counts for the brain. Engaging in any physical movement, from walking, dancing, counts as exercise for the brain. You don't need the gym to keep your brain healthy. What 3 things do you remember from the first bonus game? If you were able to remember those images from earlier, that's your hippocampus. The part of your brain that controls memory, doing its job every time you challenge it like that. You're actually strengthening it and helping it build an Alzheimer's resistant brain.
Before we wrap up, let's do a quick check. At the very beginning of this video, I was holding something. Do you remember what color it was? It was orange. If you remember, that's your brain doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It's storing and recalling information. But if you have to stop for a second to think, it's okay, don't worry. Every time you challenge your brain, you're helping it stay active and resilient.
Every one of these habits helps strengthen your brain's resilience. And the earlier you start, the stronger your neural pathways will become.
So keep reading, learning, socializing, and trying new things. Because brain health isn't just about preventing Alzheimer's. It's about living fully every single day. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to take care of your brain. And as Genova says, you can change your brain's destiny.